Yo, yo, yo.
What's good?
We back again. It's something new for y'all, man. Something new
Hell
for
yeah.
y'all. It's the this is 2B POV, two brothers point of view.
Yes,
We
sir.
man, we not even a podcast after this, man. We like a network or a TV
We're
show
gonna
or
get
something.
shit going. Yeah,
Yeah,
we're going on all platforms. We're doing everything we can just to get things rocking. We need everything we need, you know what I mean?
yeah, man. Yeah. So this is like we always do and introduce ourselves. If y'all already know who we are, I'm your man Ed Blackshear.
Yes, sir. Respect. And it's your boy G Brown, aka G.
Yes, sir. Like I said, two brothers point of view podcast. And we calling this quick hitters. I mean, we're gonna get y'all a little 15-minute shows, just to keep the content going for y'all. I mean, a lot of our videos do good, so we want to keep the momentum going, keep giving y'all content, keep giving y'all the two brothers. I
A
mean,
lot of content, more content.
yeah, yeah. So today's subject, we ain't really got a subject. Me and G was talking on camera before we started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we was talking about how people you have goals and things you want to be successful in. Like we was talking like myself, I'm into real estate, I have a real estate business, and I was going too hard in the beginning. I was listening to Instagram, I was listening to YouTube, so
Right.
I was listening to all these guys. Guys was like a little older than me, 30s, and at the time I started, I think I was like 29.
Yeah.
They was 29, 30, there was 20. Some dudes was 25, 21. They was getting success in real estate really quick. Well, they were saying they were getting success really quick. And I'm like, yo, I got to get to the bag like these niggas.
You was trying to get there fast. You was thinking about it getting there
Yeah,
fast.
yeah,
Yeah.
trying to get there fast. So like, I was spending mad hours. Like, I'll go to work in the morning
Mm-hmm.
to like 3:30. Then I come home. I start making mad phone calls. Which you should operate this way when you first start, but you shouldn't operate it in a too crazy like where it's a detriment to your family, where you like
Mm-hmm.
spending like too much time.
Away from the family.
Yeah, like you're doing too much. You're doing too much with your time. Like, you're taking away mad stuff with your time. Like, you could do it in moderation. Like, yeah, you could go hard, but you go hard in a time period where it's like you got to plot it out better so you could still be a great father, a great husband to your or a boyfriend, whatever you are, your
Yeah.
significant other. Like I said, I felt like when I first started real estate, like me and G's talking about our empire with this.
Yeah.
You know, you want to go hard with it, but you got to do it in a strategic way. It's gotta be quality over quantity.
Yeah.
Everything gotta be quality, and also you got to do it in a very strategic way. Like when I started doing real estate, I started making out like now. I still go hard with it, but I do it in a scheduled manner, and I do it smarter. So like, I ain't talking to 100 people. Like before, I was talking to 100 people that don't want to sell their house. Really,
Right.
I mean, I was just getting a list of homeowners with no strategy. Like, yo, I might just call 100 people. Like, yo, you want to sell your house? Do you want to sell your house? Do you still want to sell your house? And it was like, and then I go to these people's house, and it was a waste of time because there's mad people that's not motivated. Like, now, I shrunk the list all the way down. Say, yo, I'm about to go after people that are motivated, like people that are landlords, people that are behind on taxes.
Yeah.
Like I'm in Utica or Syracuse. I'll ride around. I'll be looking for. I'll take like a Sunday, take like 2 hours on a Sunday. Be like, yo, take my son with me. Give him his little tablet. Spend time with him, talking to him while I'm driving and stuff. Having a little father son talk. But I'm looking for abandoned houses.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then I'll get them addresses, and then I'll go back home for like an hour, and I'll find out, you know, who owns this house. Then I do it that. By doing it that way, I shrunk my time down a lot. So like every day for like an hour, I'll look for a homeowner.
Mm-hmm.
But right now I found two houses. I bought one, the other one I got under contract to buy. So
Mm-hmm.
now I'm basically like set up for like a few months where I ain't really got to look for a house really. I got houses that I could work on for the next few months. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So like my time is better spent. You know what I mean? Then we
Mm-hmm.
doing a podcast. So like my time is better, better spent, you know.
And you're managing your time. But see basically what you're saying is the process that you're putting into it, and the key word being the process. You know what I'm saying? Some people are into that part of they're getting to their goals or completing what they started. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Or sometimes the pressure is too thick. You know what I'm saying? They
Mm-hmm.
might fold. They might feel like, oh, this is too much. I thought I wanted to do it. just gonna back off and try to stick to what I already been doing, which is understandable for many, but it's too easy to do that. You know what I'm saying? And you basically stuck with it. You found out your formula. You're probably still perfecting your formula, perfecting your craft with your real estate game. And that's it. This is a dope story. It's something somebody can look up to for sure. Because with this attitude, with how you're moving, I see no. It's gonna happen bigger for you. This is already dope for you now, but it's gonna happen bigger for you. And this is learning through experience because you just said you was looking at the Instagram folks. They're telling you how easy it is, how fast it is. That's the first thing that came to mind. You were motivated, so in a sense, it got you in there and motivated you just to go for it. You already probably had the will. You already probably had the will. You probably already wanted to do it anyways.
Yeah. But at the same time, it's like another subject. It's like we really can't look at what other people are doing on social media to like.
Yeah, man.
I feel like a lot of people do that. They look at what other people are doing on social media, and then they want to emulate it so bad that it either turns into hate or it turns into like a stress thing for them. That's why I feel like sometimes social media
Set
make
themselves up
people.
for failure, man. They apply pressure
Yeah.
to themselves, and I can't say that I never felt like that because simple as someone with a different type of vehicle. I can honestly say I never hated on an individual because seeing somebody like that is the only thing I know how to do is be motivated by that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to recognize, and of course, I wouldn't know by not knowing them or just looking at it. How did he get that? How did she get that? This house is dope. How do I get that? You know what I'm saying? What process did they go through to get that? You just don't know what type of work they put in, and that's the other part of it all. A lot of people just see that and assume they can get it like that, and it's never like that usually. You know what I'm saying? If it is, it was probably handed to you, generational wealth of some sort. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like really, you gotta. To me, really, you gotta dig deep and look at yourself. Like you can look at like me. Like now, I look at people on like social media who doing good or they're doing things that I may want to do. I look
Right.
at them as like motivation. But some people don't got like the, how do I say? Some people don't got like the mindset to be, or they're not like strong enough with their mental health enough, or mentally to be
See
like,
it as,
yo, it's like motivation. They like either they're gonna hate on it or they're
yeah.
gonna be like they're gonna stress themselves out because that's what they want
Or they
badly,
can
but they
keep
don't.
talking
But
about it like, yo, I can do that. I can do that too. I can do that.
yeah,
And then they
yeah,
don't move their feet. They just
yeah. Then you
speak
don't move
on
their
it.
feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
then you get analysis paralysis. You
Yeah.
learning from these people on Instagram, or you're looking at somebody's lifestyle, and you're like, "Yo, I want to do this shit." And it's like killing you, and like
Mm-hmm.
inside. You know what I mean, rather than like you said, moving your feet and
Mm-hmm.
taking at least the steps. Me, I feel like you should just at least take the steps to get in. I mean, as long as you take one step a day, you ain't even gotta
Right.
take big leaps and bounds, like no big.
Oh man, this is crazy. You're absolutely right, bro.
I mean, all you gotta do
I
is
was
take
just,
one little step, baby steps each time. You ain't gotta try to move fast. Moving fast, some people could do it. It happens for like everybody's life is different. Like
yeah.
people might look at I know you seen this G, like you seen a lot of like people that be like, oh, he's 25 and he's 21, he made $1 million in his first year doing whatever he was doing.
Yeah,
Like
that's not
like that.
me.
Yeah, it's not you.
Yeah.
You might like
He
Bill,
did it. And
Steve,
I'm
yeah,
proud of
Steve
him.
Jobs, Steve Jobs,
Right.
Bill Gates. All these dudes got rich when they was older. They was like
Right.
40s. They got
Yes.
rich when they got older. They was broke for 20 years, 30 years when they was working for other people and trying to bring their ideas up.
But they were in the loop though.
Yeah, they were in the loop. They just didn't have no. They just didn't make the millions and billions till they got to their
Yes.
40s. You know what I'm
You got to
saying?
be in it to win it. A lot of people
Yeah.
don't feel like that. They just think they're going to hop in out of nowhere and then all of a sudden, boom, they're going to blow up. And that's why I'm happy I'm doing this with you, bro. The podcast game, because podcasts or however you see fit, we just on two brothers speaking to each other and giving a point of view to people, you know what I'm saying? And people going to chime in on that. But I feel like you got to be with the right people. You got to have the right team. I think that's an important piece. Having the right people surround you, like you have your wife, who I know she motivates you. You know what I'm saying? Your family, your dad. You know what I mean? Right? Respect to Big Ed. You know what I mean? I know he always gives a shout out when I see him outside or he on a book or something. He makes sure he gives his. You know what I mean? My mom. You know what I'm
Your
saying?
mom,
My
definitely.
folks we've been around, they give us the love. We got a good circle. You know what I'm saying? Even my son, he's like, yo, daddy, I found you on YouTube. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? I didn't even think about what he's talking about. I'm thinking about
Yeah.
get off of YouTube. They got the kids. Nah.
Word,
Oh man, a
word.
big boy, yeah, but smart kid. But
Yeah.
yeah, definitely, man. It's got to be the right team. And when you got the right team, it's a cause for consistency. You know what I'm saying? Some people pick up the slack, even when you know what I mean, you're not moving in and they still motivate you. Like myself, y'all motivated me multiple times, just by making me accountable, you know what I'm saying? Putting feet to the
Hmm.
fire, like, all right, you gotta get up, I gotta do this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And that's the
And
folks you need, man. That's
yeah,
the
that's
folks you need to be
facts.
successful. You know
I
what I'm
had
saying?
that wake up call like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I had people working with me that was, I fuck with them. I was trying to do the homie thing, like have mad people like, family members and people that, try to give them work to do. Like I
Yeah,
know they know how to do the work, trying to give them work to do, but they wasn't like exactly the right child. Like not saying that people wasn't like grinders like me or nothing like that, or they wasn't
right.
like our mindsets was different. Maybe we was on the same wrong the different wavelengths at the same
Yes,
time. You know what I
yes.
mean? And I was trying to like
Going through
basically
something, you
force her.
never know what they're going through. They might be
Yeah,
having something that, and you know what I'm
yeah,
saying, what they need
exactly.
to figure out. They think they can manage all of it, but
Yeah,
they obviously
exactly.
can't or can't. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly. And then what I learned is you just got to be more strategic in who you're dealing with. You know what I mean?
Yes.
It cost me money. It cost me a lot of money that at that point, but I ended up getting the money back slowly over the last couple of years with this one property that I got, and I'm tenfold with it. I mean, like whatever. I mean, I learned something from it
It's
though.
a
I
part of the
learned
game.
it's a part of the game, and also you got to make sure you know who you dealing with. I mean, you got to be very like stingy with like yourself. You got to be like, yo,
Oh yeah, because
I'm not gonna
you're
give
yeah.
my energy to just anybody. Like it's
You
got to be
can't do
like
that because
you
they're
got to be
sucking
very
it out of
picky.
you.
Yeah, you got to be very picky with who you dealing with. Like you
You
said.
can't get that shit back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Just like you can't
yeah,
get that time back that you spent doing this and the process, all that. That's why I'm invested in this part because I'm like, yo, we already been in here. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's fun is to do, but you're right. Um, that energy is important, and who gets it and who you let have it is important. That's why you're right. Removing certain people is okay to do that
yeah, yeah.
because
You ain't gotta like completely move them. You can have people like, what I mean, I fuck with them, but maybe
yeah,
we shouldn't fuck with each other in this way. Maybe I
right.
should just fuck with you on in a different way. You know what I mean?
And it's all love at the end of the day because that's what it's all about. It's just you're moving, I'm moving this way, you're moving this way, and it ain't connecting. So we're just gonna make it like this, and I'm gonna keep doing this. And maybe down the
Mm,
road, if you get motivated and find a way, and you get successful on that end, we can collab. But for this time, I'm saying, yeah, I understand what you mean completely, man.
yeah, yeah, man. Yeah. So we got a name for this shit, right? We might have been 15 minutes. I'm gonna do the timer for the next show.
All
But
right, I
yo,
ain't
yeah,
been paying attention.
I ain't paying attention either.
Saying
We
these
gonna
quick
call
hits. So we basically was talking about what um speaking, being around the right people, the
it.
process and sticking with the process. If you really feel like your ideas, or you really want to get to your accomplished goals and
Hmm.
dreams, if you know what I mean, a lot of the process is gonna be some downfalls and some bad investments, maybe,
Yeah.
or some
It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be actually a lot more of that than it
yeah,
is your success. Cause like your success
yeah,
is gonna come, it's gonna be like boom. I mean, you're gonna be like, oh shit, I'm doing this shit and it's doing like, it's doing numbers, but you're gonna have way more failures. The failure is gonna be, but the failure is gonna build you as you start growing.
yes,
Like in the beginning, it's gonna be mad failure.
yeah,
Mad failure.
and that's a part of getting to the success part, and I'm learning that right now. You know what I'm saying? You start to think about what your potential is. Potential is a dangerous thing. A lot of people have potential, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But potential is just exactly what it is. It's just potential. It's beyond. You have to be beyond. You have to reach your potential by putting that work in, you know what I'm saying? And
Or
whatever they seen you as, you become it. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
And people get hooked on that word potential and then feel like they're good where they at because they say, "Oh, you got potential, son." You'll
Yeah.
take that shit and let it blow up into your head, and then you feel like you ain't got no more work to do. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
man.
saying?
So don't get hooked on the potential. You
Yeah,
gotta get
because
hooked
it's
on the
good.
grind.
It's cool to hear that. It's
Yeah.
motivation.
Yeah. Get
I
hooked on
want
the
to hear
grind.
somebody tell me that.
But you gotta get hooked on the grind. That's really it. Get hooked
That's
on
what
the
it is,
grind. If
bro.
you love it, don't
Yeah,
just jump into shit like jumping into shit just cause you gonna make some money, or jumping into shit cause
right.
other people doing it. Like really love, really love it. I mean, like we don't make money off this
Or fall
podcast
in
yet.
love with it. Or fall
Yeah.
in love with it, because
Yeah, fall in love with it. Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Get to that point.
Yeah. Like we don't make money off this podcast yet. We got shit coming. But
Yeah, man. I feel
we
very
like to do this.
confident. Yeah,
We
I'm
like to
just.
do this
It's
though.
like a vibe. You know what I'm saying? It's a vibe for the
Yeah.
people. We actually give certain people a nice platform to get the, clothes,
Yeah.
minds, music,
Mm-hmm.
athletic abilities, all that stuff, man. Shout outs, respect to those who
Mm-hmm.
want to speak on their fallen, you know, the tough times, and recognizing them shits as tough times, but knowing they're tougher people and they can handle it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting through, persevering. You know what I'm saying? I'm appreciative of playing basketball, man. Respect to my father. He was he's around, but as far as consistency, it's a different story. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
was happy to have my mom to be getting into that basketball game help me, you know, you
Yeah.
know,
Become a man.
but yeah, build a little bit character. The
Mm-hmm.
man part came late. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But you got character though.
That's
That's
what
why I
I
like my
whatever
son to
he,
play sports. I mean, I like my son. I like that he's starting to like sports and shit like that because sports build. Like I tell my wife this all the time. Sports build character.
they do, bro.
She ran track, but like I play football, basketball. Then we play mad basketball. We play AAU. I mean, we play mad.
Outside.
I mean, all that. So, but the coaches that we dealt with, I was fortunate. Shout out to all the coaches that I ever had. They all helped me build character.
We're so
All of them.
important right now because you coach that age where we started playing too.
Yeah.
And I coach that age right now. And these are the most important age. If I'm fourth grade and you're probably your son's age,
Yeah.
coaching
Five,
those
5 or 6.
kids. So that's
Yeah.
even more, that's even younger, you know what I'm saying? We're an important part of the process, the start of the
Mm-hmm.
process, you know what I'm saying? And teaching them how to be respectful and letting them
Yeah.
know it's basketball is fun, but giving them a certain
Mindset.
mindset on what it's
Yeah.
really about, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's dope. Yeah, it does build character. Like
Yeah.
I'm saying, it really does. And if your son does play that, like you said, your wife she ran track, he's gonna be all across the board.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, I just want his mindset. Even if he don't end up being, playing sports his whole life,
Right.
I
Yeah,
want him
that's
to
not
start out with the
yeah, yeah.
mindset. I mean, to
Yes.
work hard, be
Yes.
respectable,
Be on
look at
time.
people, be on
Yeah.
time, look at somebody when they're talking to you. Like, you gotta look at your
Yes.
coach when I'm saying, like, I
Firm
want to learn all that
handshakes.
stuff.
Firm
Yeah.
handshakes, things of that nature, things
Yeah.
that people
Yep.
be like, man, that don't mean nothing. Like, nah, it kind of mean
It,
everything.
it get you a
It
long
show,
way.
yeah, it get you a long way just by that, just by having that. You know what I'm saying? And I got a
Mm-hmm.
lot of that from my mother because when we went into, and just like you got a lot of that with your father and your mother, I got it with my father too. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Not disregarded, but a lot of it came from my mom, and respect was the main thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't do anything at all, you're gonna give respect. You're gonna respect your elders. Take your hat off when you come into my house. Things of
Mm-hmm.
that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts. But I think we
of
should end it
course.
here because I ain't even timed this one, but I'm gonna end it going. But yo, these are quick hitters. We calling these a quick hitter. These are like 15, 20-minute shows for
Definitely.
y'all.
We got
I
like two
mean,
more of these, Jones.
yeah,
We
we gonna
got a
record
lot
it.
more of these.
We got a lot more coming out, man. These
I
gonna be
lost sight of what was going on. I thought I was on a FaceTime call. I ain't gonna
yeah.
hold you. It is a FaceTime call, but not on the
Yeah.
phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. But these is quick hitters. This is 2B POV, two brothers point of view. And we're gonna tap in with y'all again.
Peace.